Hello everyone and welcome to episode 30 of building my dream park in Theme Park Tycoon 2. So yes, it is episode 30 and this means we are going to build on the next area. And your question, or maybe you've even seen it in the thumbnail or the title, what is this next area going to be? Well, I really don't know how you call it actually. I have an idea in mind. It's some sort of Arabian vibe summer style with Greece houses but with more color roofs. I really don't know what I'm really going to do for this area, but there are going to be a few key things in this area. First, I want to have a beach on this side all along here. Then, second, I want to have, of course, a few flat rides. We will, of course, see later which ones. And the third one, I want to have the extreme spinning coaster in this area. But before we can do that, actually, I think I have to delete the train because I don't think the train will be going around this layout. So let's delete this real quick. Rest in peace. Alright, so I am planning to build, these houses a little bit on a hill. So the backside here will probably be like a little bit higher from the road. Is going to be looking very ugly, but do I care? So of course with the last update we got a new tool, the size tool, which I can now very usefully use to make very big primitives, which of course we can use for the terrain. Of course this terrain won't be visible, but at least we can now give it some sort of sand color as like the ground. That's what I really want to do. So maybe something like this, and the houses are going to be on top of this. I don't know if it's realistic. Yeah, we will see what's going to happen. Of course this is going to be around the high top here, and I really want to give this a different vibe. I don't know what the vibe is going to be, but some sort of summer vibe, palm trees, beaches, just a lot of fun. That's really the vibe I'm going for right now. And I don't know what I'm now really doing. I'm just placing some primitives, hoping this is sort of going to work. All right, something like this. Yes, for the corner good enough. So yeah, we're probably going to build some houses on top of here if I can get on top of this. So as you can see, I've put some pictures on top of the screen. This is mainly my inspiration for these houses. So when I'm looking to like my second screen, that's why I'm looking at these houses, because I am not smart enough to build these houses all out my head. So I'm looking a little bit to my right constantly, or I think for you guys it's actually left. For these we will also of course be using mainly these bigger primitives, because these houses are actually quite too big, and then we will of course add more detail in it. So yeah, we were just going to make some shapes and see where we will end up. Of course I am going to definitely paint this different. This is going to be some sort of concrete. Are these made out of concrete? I don't. Yeah, they're not really made out of concrete, but I don't think this. Yeah, soil. No, that's ice. Marble. No, it's probably going to be actually just. I think this is probably the closest. And now that I'm looking at the sand, this probably has to change because it's just now one big gray blob. So maybe this color for now is a little bit better. I know maybe it doesn't look exactly like sand, but at least I'm now able to see the houses and stuff. So yeah, it's really going to be like one big house. Everything just connected, little small streets through it. And then we're also going to build, of course, the spinning coaster through it. So that's also going to be quite challenging. So I am just going to make a little bit of a layout, and I think we're actually already then going to start the new coaster a little bit, because of course I need to know how and where it all goes. All right, we're going to add some sort of house here, and this one is going to be a little bit taller on this side. Yeah, and then you're probably going to walk through here. I don't know where exactly is going to be the station and all that stuff, but yeah, first extend this also a little bit more. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with, of course, the path, because I'm planning to have like a path going through here, but the path will also of course be going up. So I am in need of some other primitives, which I think can also use this one, but make it very flat. That's not flat enough. Then we need the other one. So I am planning to use these primitives, and of course rotate this a little bit and rotate it like that. And now we can extend this all the way like that with much rotation, something like this. And then we can create some sort of uphill, and this will then not be sand, but this will be bricks, but definitely not this color bricks, probably some lighter. Yeah, something like this is actually pretty good, I guess. Yeah, and then we're going to add that mostly around here, and of course on some side it's going to be going higher and lower, but for now I'm just going to add this as like a main idea for everything, so I know what I'm doing. And I don't know if this is actually accurate of what I'm doing right now, like how it's being done in real life. Nothing in this park is very realistic. We have a massive board, a castle with a dragon and a coaster going through it, so it is just, everything is just for entertainment purposes. Okay, this might now look very ugly. I'm really real with you. This looks very ugly, but we are going to add, of course, some more buildings everywhere. And for the buildings, I am just making random shapes where I'm, of course, after that, I'm going to add windows, some sort of, yeah, overhangings and way more plants, details, doors, windows, all that off. So yeah, now it will just look very blocky. But yeah, this is probably going to be like everything is going to be blocky. And then I'm going to like try to build the coaster for everything. Like these houses are probably going to take a while before I've done them all, if I'm honest. And now I'm looking at these can actually go probably a little bit better. And how far does this go? That actually is pretty good, but of course along the water is going to be some sort of wall with some staircases down to the beach. So like this whole area here will be all beach. Let's actually paint it already. And I'm not sure about the sand color, but we can also always change it if needed. So this is for now going to be the beach, and actually right here is going to be a bridge probably in the future. So this path is going to walk along here over this bridge so I can hide the water difference. For now this is going to be like the beach, and right here there's going to be a wall which will be like 3 high, I guess 3 or 4 high for now. Let's just add these real quick so I know until where I can build. This is probably not accurate, and this wall is probably going to be changed in the future, but it's just some reference for me. And probably at the end of the episode you are looking at this area and you're like, Timer, this is really ugly. Yeah, I know, but I think we have to start somewhere. That's a problem for future Timon, I guess. Okay, now we have an amazing wall that's going to be along here. Now we also need these. This will be of course rotated and less, so it's going to connect like that, and then that's wrong. That's better. Of course I want to have like more edge right there. I know this is going to stick for everything, but and now we're going all the way there. All right, of course also with the rest of this. And as you can see, we now have a massive build plate where we're all going to be placing these houses and stuff. So yeah, let's do that. And this is actually, as you can see, it's starting to look a little bit like a maze, but I guess that's really the vibe of like these houses. So yeah, I'm actually so far pretty happy. I'm going to add a few more here, and yeah, probably in the future we're going to add maybe a little bit more houses, but I want to make like some sort of plaza. I want to make some sort of plaza right here. So I'm going to leave a little bit of space right here, but the houses are going to be, yeah, probably a little bit more also here and along around here. So yeah, there are going to be a lot of houses here, but yeah, this is already starting to look way different than the rest of the park, which I really like. Like you have a big forest, then you have like a port, a castle, and some sort of summer Arabian house vibe. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Alright, I think for now this is enough houses, or houses, I don't know if you can really call them houses, but for now that's probably good enough. Now, the coaster. I of course want you to be able to walk a little bit through this, but mainly like this highest part, probably not. So this is probably all going to be for show, but like the plaza here and like the edge, you are probably able to walk like the houses, but down here you're not. So what this will mean, you are going to be able to go a little bit through with the coaster here. Maybe I need to like move a few of these houses because some of these get very small, but sort of my plan to go over them through like these small areas. So it is really going to be like a fun coaster, and especially of course you are going to be spinning, so that also of course means you are able to see way more. Now station wise, I really don't know, but I am planning to do it like around here. So yeah, let's just do that, and I probably want to go actually from this way. And there's also probably going to be like some section under here, maybe like some sewers or something, which can actually be pretty cool, I guess. So 1 2 3 4 5. I'm definitely not going to be able to finish this coaster, or the coaster is definitely not going to be permanent. It will not surprise me. There's going to be any changes in the future, of course, with layout. 4 is probably not enough. Do I want 5 or? No, I think 4 is we're going for 4. Alright. So right here, I am going to add some sort of turn. A little bit down for now. And right here. And as you can see, it's already starting to go a little bit outward. Pretty nice. I like that. And right now, there is going to be probably some sort of sewer. So we're going a little bit straight. And then we're going in the sewer, so some sort of pipe where you will drop down and going in the sewer system under the Arabian city. I know like most of these towns don't have like sewer systems, but it can be pretty fun. So now we have to like get rid of a lot of rain under here, and this is also where the lounge area is going to be. So you will probably pop up like kinda at the top here, or I also want to have like sort of turn over the beach, because of course there's going to be some sort of invisible path going over the beach right here. And you also still have of course to think about the train, where that is going. I am at the moment, I don't know. Alright, let's try to make this somewhat straight, something like this. And I'm probably going to add some sort of small turn to the left, then all the way to the right, and then we're going to lounge. I don't know what's going to be in here. I'm just going actually on the go. I have nothing really planned for this section. I was like, maybe that works, but hey, most of the good things come from just doing it. We will see where we end up. Now we're going to add the turn right here, and from this point on, I need to rotate a little bit more, something like this. If I now put it on 0 degrees, longer hard line in here. I think if I now put right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that's probably good enough. Of course, we are now going to go through this here, but yeah, I feel like this can work. Then of course we're going to have some sort of turn with hard line in here, like this. And yeah, the coast is not going to be high. It's definitely not going to be like higher than any of these other coasters, so it's probably going to be pretty low, like along the ground. I'm also not sure if I'm going to add some inversions, probably like 1, maybe 2, but I want to make this like a family coaster. But that doesn't mean we can keep this on 90 degrees, just like the first thing, which yeah, that's actually pretty scary. And then we're going down again, something like that. Yeah, that seems to be working. And then we are going to go through some of these houses and stuff. I don't know how I'm going to make this work or how it's going to fit, and yeah, probably change in the future if it doesn't work. And by the way, guys, if you have any suggestions, ideas for me, please put them in the comments. I am definitely going to read it, of course, when this video is published. I am in America, but I am definitely going to read or try to read most of them, because you guys sometimes have some really good ideas. I think something like this can work. I really am scared it's going to be hitting any of this, so I probably have to go up a little bit and go around here. I'm not sure actually how long this coast is going to be. Maybe I should have built the coaster first and then the houses, but not my problem. Oh, actually want to go down. Oh, this will mean I have to move this house. You can do that, of course. It's my dream park, so I can do whatever I want in this park, which also includes moving this house right here, because that's also not fitting at the moment. For the first inversion, I might add some dive loop, go underground and pop up like back somewhere here, then go under the ground again and pop up back at the beach, go along the beach, go in the ground again, and then up at the brakes or something like that. I think that can work. Yeah, this is going to be looking very weird at the beginning. Alright, so 180 degrees all the way going down in the ground. This will of course also mean I will have to delete some of these houses, and that's actually looking terrible. Maybe actually already a little bit more down, a bit more hard line in here. And now we're going in the ground. We will be going through a lot of sand, so I'm just going to delete this for now. We can always edit later back if it's needed. Okay, let's go around here and then a little bit more up. Definitely going through the ground here again. Don't think I really care at the moment. Alright, I'm probably just going to leave it for here, because now I have some sort of idea for like the layout, how it's going, and which house I need to delete. This one needs to be moved in a bit. This one just needs to like move all the way around here, probably a little more like that. Something like this can work. This house is just one big problem. Probably going to like keep it, but make it very small. So something like this, and then there's going to be like some very tight thing right here with a little bit of a higher. All right, looking okay actually. Okay, let's do a small POV and see if it actually is yeah, probably going way too quick now that I'm thinking of it. And this that looks very weird, because of course there's going to be some pipe there. So let's put this on testing and let's see what it's going to do. So of course this first part, you are going now in the sewers, and you are down, going to have a turn small to the left, turn to the right, spinning a little bit, and then you have the first lounge going all the way up. Yeah, actually a pretty good speed now I'm looking at it. Going along the city, all these, you're not clipping anything, and then you're going in the ground again. Okay, that's actually surprisingly good. I might make it so that frame rotates a little bit more, but actually this doesn't look too bad. I'm actually pretty happy with how this layout goes. This is actually what I had in mind, and if you want, I can even let you walk like all around here. Maybe not here, but like this whole area here, like you're just able to walk. That will be pretty cool actually, and you're like able to walk all the way here, so you can see like the coaster like dive down into like one of those pipes. Yeah, the pipes are going to be pretty big now I'm looking at it, because this coaster is of course not small, so I will be having to delete quite a lot. Of course the same with like all of this, I am having to move all of this, but hey, we still love the size tool. It is just, it's so much easier. Just look at how easy all of this is able to be changed. Like plop, there it is, and now I have a hole, and of course I'm going to do the same for here. And as you can see, now we have a hole for the coaster where it's going to be going through. So yeah, that's perfect, I guess. Alright, so it's now the next day and I got a sort of a plan what I want to do. So I am going to extend the coaster a little bit underground. Not how the layout is going to be, but I want to work on this wall and the beach a little bit. So first I am going to extend the coaster just so I know where it's going to go. This is not going to be the final layout, but it's just so I know what I'm doing. This is going to look very ugly. Just ignore all of this. Yeah, and then it will probably come sort of like out of here through I don't know what, but I am planning to do something like here where it will come out. I think something like this can be fine. I also don't know how much speed it is going to have, or if maybe it even has the second lounge. And I have to remember there is going to be here a bridge, so I cannot build over there, but I think I can do something. Maybe, oh, I know what I'm going to do here. I have a big brain stupid idea. What I'm going to do is add a barrel right here. So yeah, so that means we already have to add a little bit more rotation in this piece, something like this, and I am really hoping I can rotate it. Yeah, something like this is probably good enough. Okay, I want to make this of course way bigger and going down, and now of course we need to make this a little bit more up, a little bit more to the side. Yeah, that looks fine. And now we need to do the same of course on this side. Yes, maybe a little bit more, something like that. And of course then we also need to add the hard line here. All right, and then of course the final piece that's going to rotate all the way around like that. And yeah, we're probably going to make some sort of hole in the beach floor right here, and I also have to see what I'm going to do with the path, but yeah, that is all a problem for later, not for now at the moment. And then we'll probably be going down again, some sort of turn like this, and I guess we're just going to go again in the wall right here. There's going to be probably some sort of hole again for like the sewers. It's going to be like one big sewer system under all of this. I think that's maybe like the way how to go along with this whole area, otherwise there's just not enough room with everything. So yeah, I'm just going to add a few straight pieces. So but now we actually have some sort of thing here that actually looks kind of nice. This one, I know it goes a little bit in the ground, but I wanted that. Now first let's do a small POV of how this goes. Of course the first lounge going all the way up at probably the highest point of the coaster, so yeah, definitely not high compared to the rest of the park, but I don't want it to be high. Yeah, that's very nice. And then we have this area where we're going to through the barrel. That looks nice in that one. Okay, I am pretty happy with that, and I think I'm going to work. I'm definitely not be able to finish this probably, but just work a little bit on the wall, make it look nice, maybe some things on the beach, and yeah, let's do that in the form of a time lapse. I just want to say one thing. There is no Z-fighting anymore. Look, these things are placed in each other, as you can see, but there is no Z-fighting anymore. What happened? That is a little bit here, but I think Dennis actually made it that there is no Z-fighting anymore, or almost nothing. That's insane. What the heck? Okay, yeah, let's continue with the time lapse.
I can hear my every heartbeat. I can feel the blood rush through my veins. Somewhere in the distance, the sun's coming up. Everything is blurry, the trees flashing by my side. We're far ahead. The horizon never seems so close. The sky is red. We're not out of the
Alright, so as you can see, I have finished this part of the beach. This is like the part of the beach where no one is really there. So there are just a lot of things that are just abandoned, like this, yeah, car and like a body of here, and people were like digging some chests right here. And then this side of the beach, that's where people are going to be, where there's going to be like some beds and that side of stuff. I know it's pretty close to each other, but we just don't have that much room. But if I'm honest, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Of course, I still need to add some more of these, yeah, texture of the rocks, and same of course on this side. But then actually, this is what I had in mind for like the beach. It looks very nice, especially with like the rest of the areas. It just really like is something different and pops a lot. But guys, that's sadly all the time I have for left today. I am going to bed in like 30 minutes because my flight is going to be tomorrow to America. I probably already know that, but hey, that's for me. So guys, I want to thank you for watching. As you can see, only 20% is actually subscribed. So if you haven't subscribed, go do it now. You help me a lot, and maybe you can hit like maybe 50,000 subscribers for the end of the year. So guys, I want to thank you for watching, and I will say, as always, goodbye. Bye bye, Josh.